Hey everyone, welcome back. Let me ask you something honest. Do you ever feel stuck, confused, or just scared about picking the right career? You're not alone. Most people don't regret the career they chose, they regret how they chose it. Today, I'm going to give you 10 simple, practical steps to pick a career you will not regret. No fluff, no guessing, just things that actually work. Let's go. Point number one is needs before passions. Everyone tells you follow your passion. But here is the problem with that. Passion alone does not pay the rent. Before you think about what you love, first figure out what you need from your career. Things like how much money do I need every single month? Do I need to work from home? Do I need weekends free? When your career does not meet your basic needs, you're going to get frustrated very fast. And that is where the regret will start. So write down your non-negotiables first, then look for careers that fit inside that list. Point two is the 7 stories exercise. This one is really powerful and almost nobody does it. Write down 25 things you have done in your life, big things or small things that you actually enjoyed doing. Maybe you loved building something. Maybe you loved teaching your friend. Maybe you loved planning a trip for your family or friends. Now pick the top 7. Read them again, look for patterns. Are you always helping people? Are you always creating new things? Are you always solving problems? Those patterns, that is where your natural strengths are hiding. And a career which is built on real strength, that is a career you're going to love every single day. Point 3 is know your work persona. Think about this. Some people love building things from scratch. Others love improving what already exists. And some people love teaching. Some people love making big decisions. These are called work personas. And knowing your work persona matters a lot. Ask yourself, am I a builder, a teacher, a creator, an optimizer? If your job forces you to be something you're not, let's say you are naturally a very creative person stuck in a spreadsheet only role, you will feel drained every single day. Pick a career that matches how you naturally like to work. That is the secret most career coaches are never going to tell you. Point 4, the Ikigai framework. This framework comes from Japan and it is very beautiful in its simplicity. Draw 4 circles. In circle 1, write what you love. In circle 2, what you are good at. Circle 3, what the world needs. Circle 4, what you can get paid for. Now look for the spot where all 4 circles meet. That is your sweet spot and that is your Ikigai. That is where the best careers live. Most people only think about 1 or 2 circles. The people who think about all 4, they are the ones who wake up Monday morning excited to go to work. Point 5, build your career capital early. When you are starting out, don't just chase the dream job. Chase the skills that make you valuable. Look for jobs that teach you things, jobs that connect you with the right people, jobs where you walk out more capable than when you walked in. Here is the truth. A job that makes you more valuable in 2 years is worth more than a job that just pays more today. Career capital is like money in the bank. The more you build it early, the more choices you will have later, and more choices mean less regret. Let's pause for a second and I want to share something with you. Watching videos like this is a great start, but sometimes you need someone to sit with your specific situation and help you figure out the exact next step. That is why I do one-on-one career consultations. We get on a call, talk about where you are in your career right now, what's holding you back, and I help you map out a clear path forward. No confusion, no guessing. If that sounds like something you need, the link is right in the description below. Let's figure it out together. Now, going back to the steps, point 6 is test before you commit. This is probably the single biggest mistake people make. They imagine a career, it sounds amazing, they quit their job, go all in, and then they realize the daily reality is nothing like what they imagined. Before you fully commit to a new career, test it. Freelance on the side, volunteer somewhere, find one person already doing that job and ask them for a 20-minute conversation. Ask them, what does your worst day look like? You will learn more from one real conversation than from 100 Google searches. Test first, commit after. Point 7, imagine the worst day. Speaking of worst days, here is a powerful mental exercise. Don't just imagine the exciting parts of the job, imagine the worst possible day. The boring meetings, the angry client who will not listen, the deadline that is impossible to meet, the repetitive task you will do hundreds of times. Now ask yourself, can I still handle that? If your answer is yes, that is a real sign. That means you care enough about the work to push through the hard parts. If your answer is no, better to find out now than 5 years later. Point 8, stop choosing careers to impress others. This one stings a little, but it needs to be said. A lot of people choose careers to make their parents proud or to impress people at parties or to match some picture of success they saw online. And then 10 years later, they are successful on the outside and miserable on the inside. Your career has to be yours, built around your values, your version of a good life, not your parents' version, not your neighbor's version. It should be yours. The moment you stop trying to impress others with your career, that is the moment you actually start building one you love. Point number 9 is be a learner, not a planner. Here is a hard truth. The career map you draw today will probably look very different in the next 10 years. New technology, AI, industries changing overnight, jobs that don't exist yet. The people who are going to be just fine, they are not the ones with the perfect 10-year plan. They are the ones who are good at learning new things very quickly. Instead of asking, what job should I lock in forever? Ask yourself, what skills can I build that will always be useful? Adaptability is the new job security. Build that skill and you will never be stuck. Point 10, always have a plan Z. Last one, and this is the one that gives you courage. Before taking a big career risk, figure out your worst case scenario. Then figure out, can I survive that? Let's say you leave your stable job to try something new and it doesn't work out. What happens? Can you go back to your old field? Can you freelance for a few months? Can you cover your basic bills for 6 months? If your worst case is manageable, then the fear is lying to you. Plan Z is not a failure plan, it is a freedom plan. It gives you permission to take smart risks because you know the floor is not that far down. All right, let's wrap it up. 10 steps. Know your needs, find your strengths, understand how you work, use the Ikigai framework, build skills early, test before you commit, face the bad days honestly, stop people pleasing, stay adaptable, and always have your safety net. None of this is complicated, but it does take honesty, mostly with yourself. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for the My Tutorial Rack channel. I put out content just like this regularly, real, practical, no fluff. And if you want to talk about your specific career situation, click the consultation link in the description. I would love to help you figure out your next move. See you in the next video. Take care.